We are live at Katie O'Byrne's in Schenectady. It is time for Flock University. The Flock is in attendance. The guys are going to be here to eat. And the professor, the head coach, the general manager is hanging out with the family, but he is here with this family remotely. So everybody, a round of applause for our guy, the professor, Damon Ware. They can hear you, coach, so don't say what you normally say about Mike, all right? Just
see, there you go, instigating. That's going to end up one of those shows.
My God.
I'm joined, and coach is joined by the part owner of your Albany Firebirds and your AF1, Mike Korda, everybody. Louder, I need his money more than ever. Louder. My name is Jeff Levesque. Oh. It's pity. It's pity. That's pity. That's pity. Yeah. That's a lot of pity right there.
You better pass that head around.
But I'll take it. Coach, you're not allowed to leave town ever again. I don't know if you're aware, but this morning I got fired from one of my 6 jobs. So you can never leave town again. It's bad omen.
I got you. I'm with it. I rarely ever leave. So this was unexpected. But, Nani was adamant that we were going to see the grandbabies, and I couldn't get out of it.
That's right.
Well, everybody say hi, Donnie. So, Coach, you're visiting the grandbabies, coming back from a road trip and all that. I think what we do is we just start with where are you, and let's talk about the game while we have you before the kids start dragging you away from your phone.
Yeah, no, I'm in Manteca, California. It's up in the northern part, just close to Stockton. We took the grandbabies to the Great Wolf Lodge here, so they're running around having a ball, riding the slides and swimming and doing all that kind of stuff. And but it does give me a little bit of time to relax and just kind of, charge the battery a little bit. So, you never know that you need these things until you get a moment to just kind of sit here and not do nothing for 5 minutes, and it's like, wow, I kind of need this. So all is well.
Stockton, I've heard about that place recently.
Yeah.
So Coach, let's rip the Band-Aid off. First time the Firebirds have dropped back-to-back since 2024. Never in this league. Just kind of run us through what took place in Nashville.
I mean, again, it's nothing to panic about. It's it's football. I think everybody's just seen all the different roster moves we've had to make to just kind of get through some of these games. We had 4 people that practiced 2 times or less with us that played in the game. So we're just getting through the moment of getting ourselves healthy. Just got some good news on a player today, so that hopefully they'll be able to come back for the next game. So. We've got some health issues, obviously, and we're not making any excuses or anything. I mean, this is football, and just one thing that I can't coach is when guys get injured. So we've had just a array of interesting things happen this year on the injury bug that we've just never happened over the last several years. So we're trying to get through that. But like I said, as far as the game is concerned. We put up 69 points. Sam threw for 356 yards, 10 touchdowns and 1 interception to their quarterback with 131 yards and 1 touchdown. And that's, like I said, I just, you see all the comments and, it's just people just looking at the overall picture. And I get that from a fan. It's all you care about is the overall picture. For us, we did a phenomenal job playing offensively and defensively. And that's what, was most important to me is that, both those levels of football played well. Our special teams really, it was the discipline. It's not going to struggle through a little bit over the last couple of weeks. I knew at some point that it could catch up to us, and it caught up to us. Now, the thing about, what they did special teams wise is it's probably something that you could never see again. It'll be another 1,000 years before you see a performance like that. So nothing to be too worried about. We do have some things to shore up, and that's what I'm doing here now. I'm just put together 2 really good pieces that we'll be signing and getting to Albany by the end of the bye week. But we're a really good football team. We got to get a little healthier over this bye week. But after that, it's going to be a great stretch run. Obviously, we've got Beaumont, and then the game of the year is going to be obviously for the 1 seed in Albany. We'll be ready for that, and can't wait to have that game come upon us.
Absolutely, and as Coach said, July 11th is the game of the year. I hate to be like my now former co-host Gaz and say this, but like it's the biggest game in the history of AF1, the biggest regular season game in the history of the Arena Football One. You versus our bet again, the special teams of Nashville versus our offense and defense. If people don't pack the MVP Arena for this game, I don't know what you would come for. Like at that point, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, we need the continued support. I consider Nashville our biggest rival, just by the type of players they bring in, by their coaching, those type of things. And so, right now they're our biggest rival. All of our games are super, super tough, super well coached games. So I love those games. During the middle of the game, I walked up to our bet in this box and put my arm around them, and I said, I just absolutely love the games that we have against each other. They're all so fun and exciting, and it's what arena football is all about. Like I said, you've got to get your tickets. We're rolling out all the stops. This is going to be a big moment. It's going to be an exciting game. It's going to be the game of the year. I mean, it really is that type of thing. And so, like I said, we need the support. Everybody's got to band together. Get your friends, family, coworkers, get them into the stadium. If this is a game that they see, they'll definitely come back for more.
I mean, it's literally the playoffs. You know what I mean? We start the playoffs a week early because of seeding, because of how good these two teams are. I think I said this before. I was on a league call, and I literally went to everyone in the league, and I went, I'll take a rematch of last year's championship game. You guys can have the field either side. Nobody wanted to bet me a beer. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a testament to what you've built, and how good Coach Arbet is, and how much Nashville and Albany just absolutely seem to hate each other, which respect on the field, but the stands, like that, the fans in Nashville, that might have been, is that the most hostile environment you've seen since you've been in Albany?
Hey, again, you just talk about the two best teams. You talk about the best coaches, the best players, and the best environments. Our environment and theirs are the two best in this league. That was the first time going to F&M Arena for myself and our football team. So we really didn't know what to expect. But I tell you what, they've put on a really, really good environment. Just the noise, the little stuff they did, it was more like a rock concert than it was a football game. It was rocking. It was just a fun environment. I loved it. Obviously, I want the championship game to be in the upstate region, be in Albany, be where it belongs. But that environment was fun. It was special. It was hostile. And that's all you could ask for. I love those games where the fans around you, they're getting chippy, they're talking crazy, and it's your job to shut them up. And so it was fun. I'm super, super proud of what they're doing down there. This matchup is just, it means everything. And it really is the showcase of what AF1 really is Albany versus Nashville.
Coach Ware with us. It's Flock University live from Katie O'Byrne's. Mike Korda sitting with us. It's the longest I've ever seen him be quiet. His wife just paid me $5 to make sure it stays this way. So
yeah, I know he needs a break too. So like I said, any chance he can get a break, he needs one as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been bothering him all day. It's more free time for me means less free time for Mike. So, Coach, you mentioned some roster moves. What can you tell us about?
I haven't got them into the league yet, so I can't announce them just yet. We'll get the paperwork all done and everything. So, next week we'll announce all the guys. But, man, like I said, closing these last couple pieces, there was just a couple pieces I wanted to change out. I know everybody, complaining about the kicking game. I will tell you, we've moved on from our kicker. We're going to bring in a new kicker for the stretch run. So that's something I can announce as well. But, like I said, we're constantly recruiting for the best players in the country. And again, we're really a team that tries to keep our players as long as we possibly can. But that comes with some commitment, not only from them, but from us as well. And I think our kicking game has just been a little bit too inconsistent. And so we're going to make a change and make sure that we've got it dialed in exactly where we want going into the playoffs.
You should see Coach Ware, all these jerks here at Katie O'Byrne's going to their phones trying to ask if I'm the new kicker. I know none of you are unique. I see you. I see you. And no, I am not the kicker. I'm not that desperate for a job. Okay. Yeah.
Dang.
Maybe by the 11th. I see every one of them just went there like Tommy Gross. Like,
this really could be your moment, though. This,
I'm a blunt object. I'm not a skill player. There's no doubt about that. See, Ray, even Coach Ray is agreeing with me today. By the way, Coach Ray is wearing this hat backwards in solidarity with me today. So you've missed quite a bit since you've been on the left coast.
I love it. All
right. So what is the situation with you? When will you be back in town? When do we get to? Do you know what we're doing? How? I mean, the whole schedule changed. But I know you like to challenge and roll with it. So what's next for Coach Ware?
Yeah, like I said, hey, we know we're building something really, really special in the AF1. So again, we have no problem sitting back and allowing our leaders of the league to make sure things go in the right direction. You never want anything bad to happen, but as long as you're taking care of those things swiftly, we believe in the league and we're super happy and proud to be in it. But I will get back on Friday. Just recharge the battery, hang with the grandkids, spend a little bit of family time, which is well needed. I'm always working so darn much that I miss some moments that, you just can't get back. I'm glad to get some of that done this week. Get back Friday, we'll start again, coaches meetings in the weekend, dial in, get our plan ready for the week. And then we're full board again. So players will be back on Sunday. We'll start with a recovery workout just to see where everybody is health-wise on Monday, and then it's full steam ahead. Get ready for Beaumont. Beaumont's another team. Again, it's just, they've got a lot of good players. They've got good coaches, and, we just can't, we right now we've got to play our best football. We've got to execute very well, and we can't take anybody for granted. Again, if anytime you start to look too far ahead, again, it can be detrimental. So we're going to put all of our time and energy into Beaumont, and then obviously get ready for the game of the year. And, obviously we got to take care of Beaumont before we even worry about that. But, let's get through that game and off we go. So everything will be business as usual starting on Sunday. But super excited to get the guys back. I told them all, don't worry about anything football related. Don't think football. Don't do anything football related. Really recharge the battery because we've got a really, really hard end of the season. It'll be, 3 really, really good games to end the year, and we want to play our best.
Absolutely. And I'm watching all these people now say that I look good in the uniform. Big back Levac with the deuce. Laura Choo-Choo. I mean, that's different. Like now, if we're doing
Choo-Choo's in the game plan, huh?
Listen, suit me up. I'm ready. I'll go out on my shield, literally ready to go if it means I get to run the ball one time.
Just ask our fearless leader there. Can the work comp allow that to happen?
No.
Hold on.
No.
Let's be clear. I broke my back during company stuff, and I did not go on workers' comp.
Whoa. First off, that wasn't Albany Fireworks.
So I can go on AF1 workers' comp?
Good luck with that. AF1 would strip you naked and pull you out and say you're trespassing.
I wondered why I woke up in the parking lot.
That's what happened.
I wondered.
See, now you know.
All right.
That's why I got the road rash on your back.
Yes. My kid's here. This is weird. All right, so real quick, because Coach has to go, or Nani's going to be mad at me again, and I'm not ready for that in this life. So, does anybody have a question for Coach Ware before we let Coach get back? And then I see some league questions, some other stuff that Mike and I can, Mike can answer, and I can sit here and be a part of. Go ahead. What do you got? No, don't ask if I can be the kicker. He said no. All right, Coach, they don't want to mess with Nani either. That's so.
Sounds like a plan.
So, all right, Coach, man, we appreciate you taking some time when you're out there with the grandkids during the weird bye week. Go have some fun. And, if you get to do the water slide, they say Speedos make you more aerodynamic, just so you know.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stay away from that. I'm going to stay. There's Nani waving to the crowd.
Nani's good, everybody. You're eating.
But no, going to enjoy these last couple days. I'm sure it'll be the last couple days I have off in a long time. So, just going to enjoy the process and get ready for the playoffs.
Absolutely. Coach, man, we appreciate you. A round of applause for your head coach, general manager, Coach Ware, everybody. All right, Coach, go have some fun. We'll see you Friday.
Sounds good.
All right, there he goes, Coach Damon Ware. And now we grill Mike Korda. That's right. Something we've all been waiting for. So, Mike, I see people are still asking about the playoff structure. That has not changed, correct?
No,
Even though,
no.
so
6 going in, 1, 2 on a bye, 4 through 6 play the first round.
And we, as Albany, have locked up no worse than the 3 seed, I believe. Is that accurate?
That's how I see it right
Yeah.
now. I mean, if you guys see something different, tell me.
No, I think
you got free time now, so what do you think?
I hate you. I think I do think it's technically the 3. There's still like an off chance that we could potentially the 2 looks good, but mathematically, right? Ray's checking my work, so I gotta make sure I'm right, guys. All right, so I know you are you here because you want to hear me tell my story of what happened today? Is that
Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't feel like this is a Firebird story. I feel like this is a Levac story. You guys don't want to know about my other life, right? You guys don't care, right? Do you care? I want to start by saying there's no ill will. I have no hard feelings with my former employers. No, listen, have you known me? Come on now. So one of my jobs, what was that, Mike? If I had hard feelings, listen, I don't want to talk about Mike's hard feelings. It's not in front of his wife, at least. And his daughter. Sorry, Juliana, I love you. Sorry, boss. So I was obviously doing Levac and Guys for Fox Sports Radio 980 at iHeartMedia of Albany, and we just completed 3 years of doing the show, and I was negotiating a new contract to be the program director for the entire cluster. It was done. It was accepted. I just hadn't signed the deal yet. And then this week it was supposed to be here and it didn't come. And it was supposed to be here Monday and it didn't come. And it was supposed to be here Tuesday and it didn't come. And then I walked in this morning and my boss, with tears in his eyes, said, you don't work here anymore. So that's it. I'm no longer an employee of iHeartMedia. Gaz is not as either, but the local people are great. Like the local bosses, I have no ill will towards Rob Vanderbeck or the team over at iHeart. Corporate, they restructured how they do things. So for the first time in my career, any career, I have been fired. And it's a weird experience. I'm not upset. I feel I'm good. What are you laughing about?
Wish I knew that.
What, that I'm not upset? Or that I've never been fired? Oh, you want to be the first one to fire me? Twice in one day.
Sure.
Ray, talk to your wife.
Back to back.
Listen, just because special delivery Mike made you upset doesn't mean you have to come after me. Oh, man. I can go on more cruises now. You guys are great.
Wow.
There's ill will here, but not at my old employer. So, yeah, I don't work there anymore. I Firebirds, AF1, Belfour Property Restoration. If you ever need anything, I'm your guy. Hit me up. But yeah, that's the short of it. It's weird. I think I'm doing the least work I've ever done today. Like I don't even know what to do. And Mike, all the credit in the world to Mike Korda and Andy Gelcher. They said, "Don't worry about a thing. We're going to make sure that you're taken care of. You're good to go." And I believe them. They're great people. And I've said it publicly now, so he has to do it.
Hear that, Gelcher?
Yeah, hear that, Gelcher? Yeah, I called Andy. So Mike instantly took me out to, make sure I was good. He doesn't like to admit it. He's a big softy. Not just a big head, big softy. That's what that is right there. And then I called Andy Gelcher. I go, "Hey, you need me to sell Silverados?" And he said, "Don't you already do that?" I go, "Let me tell you a little story about iHeart." So here I am. You guys are stuck with me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm Firebirds for life, AF1 for life. I love what we're doing. I love what we're building. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. And most importantly, Belfour Property Restoration. Restoring more than just property. So So yeah, so again, you're stuck with me. I thought for once I was going to be able to just like work with Mike. You know what I mean? Like I would run the radio stations and I'd be useful. And now it's like, so Mike, about me having my own stuff. Can I keep your stuff?
You're really about to be Modus.
Damn it. No, Father Flocker, you do not have to delete the iHeart app. It is what it is. And Gaz and I are talking about doing some stuff like modern media. You don't need the radio. You know what I mean? As much as I love radio, and but it's an industry that's changed a lot. And
We got plans.
Mike went like, oh, and then you're gonna do this, and then you're gonna do this, and then you're gonna do this, and I was like, all right, like 6 of the 12 things you said sound cool. The other 6, I know you're gonna make me do, so I'm gonna pretend I don't like the ones I do like. You know what I mean? So that's yeah, Alan. Mike probably has some extra work gloves around. I'm sure he'd find them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he'd find them. So we got a lot. Well, don't. Yeah, I'm good. Like I'm actually kind of relieved. Like it's like I just literally had this conversation with Mike probably 2 weeks ago where it's like I feel like I do okay at a lot of different things, but I don't feel like I'm really good or great at any one thing anymore. And I would like to get there, and that's why I was willing to take a bigger role in radio, but corporate radio was not willing for me to take a bigger role. No, I'm sorry, they were willing for me to take a bigger role, not a bigger paycheck. I think is what it came down to. But
sorry,
yeah.
This is a win in your book. There's no question about it.
See, he's nice. He tries to pretend. He pretends. He pretends. Nice
Got
guy.
more time. Got
Nice
more
guy.
time now. That's all.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but we have a rare experience here at Flock University. Obviously, we love when Damon Ware is here. He's the professor. I'm merely the teacher's assistant. But we rarely get to talk to Mike because Mike is always doing 60 million things. So, Mike, let's talk league. Let's talk about what's going on. Where are we? I mean, you guys, I loved how quick the league, the front office, and not me because I was busy doing other stuff, was able to adapt and move forward when Oregon decided to eliminate themselves from the postseason. How does something like that even come together? Because I know a lot of that comes out of I pick on you for having a big head, but there's a big brain in there, and you figure things out. How much of that was coming straight from Mike Korda?
Listen, it's a collective thing. As soon as everything went the way it went, we all of us jumped on a call and put together a plan how to make it happen. And within 7 hours, we had it figured out. Made the phone calls we made. People checked for their arena availability and just put it together. That's one of the great things about AF1. You got to remember we're year and a half into this, I think.
Yeah, I mean,
year and a half into this. No leagues doing what we're doing. Plain and simple. Not the IFL as much as their social media is good and making everything look pretty. NAL, AAF. This is ran like a business, so decisions have to be made quick. We do it, we make a decision, and we go, and that's the way it is. We try to keep it as balanced as we can, and the league is growing, and it's going to grow a lot in this offseason. We got a bunch of lot of interest of teams looking to come in, but in order to make that happen, we had to move swift. So that's why the quick decisions and the quick changes, and it is what it is.
And that is the beauty of what you and I'm imagining Christy McEwen, who she does so much behind the scenes, like with scheduling and stuff like that. She was able to again, the two of you in a room. I don't know what problem couldn't be solved. Like maybe a little world hunger. You guys could take a look at real quick. I don't like you guys you're pretty like. I've said this before, like Mike's that guy, like you walk into a room and it's like, I don't know how we fix this. And like 2 minutes later, Mike comes back in the room and goes, I fixed it. Just shut up and do your job. So yeah, very cool. Mother Flocker brought up something, and I think this is something that you are uniquely able to answer once and for all. Can we please clear up the quote, join another league garbage?
AF1. That's it. Plain and simple. And which a lot of you guys know, it's rare that I comment back when somebody says something on social media. Every chance I get when somebody comes up about us leaving for the IFL, which the rumors are out there that the Firebirds are leaving for the IFL, which are getting spread by people, I think, we have some ties over there. We are going nowhere. We own the damn league. It makes no sense. It's like Andy Gelcher going to sell Toyotas. You know what I mean? It don't make sense. So we're not going anywhere. I hope this gets out to the masses, whatever the hell we got to do. The Firebirds are AF1. If AF1 dies, I'm out. I'm done. She is not going to let me do another damn thing in arena football. But no, it's again, this league is the way that's been built, what we went through in 24, what we saw in the NAL.
You're upsetting people, by the way.
What we did in the NAL, what we did in the AFL is what brought everything together collectively in AF1. And between the experience of Jeff Fisher, what he's done up top, Jerry Kerr's knowledge, and Chrissy of arena football through the years, what I've seen as an owner for the past 5-6 years, whatever the hell it's been, you know, and Andy's vision for the future, we just do things, do it, make it happen, get it done, and build a base. And that's what's happening. You're seeing it across the league now. Nashville, that game looked phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, we were jammed up because it was somebody's birthday, so we couldn't go. But it was, you know.
By the way, happy birthday, Juliana. We didn't get to say it. Happy birthday. There you go.
I mean, you guys, I'm sure, watched the game. It was an electric. It was incredible. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not gonna lie. There's some things they did we're gonna steal. You know what I mean? The promotion that they're putting on down there, I gotta give Jeff Jarrett credit. I mean, he's doing a phenomenal job with that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know.
Until he's ready to take my challenge, he gets nothing. I got time to train now, Double J. You bring your guitar and your spandex to Albany. All right.
Well, you're seeing it in Nashville, obviously. You're seeing it in Washington. Washington had a phenomenal crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kelly and Miguel are doing an incredible job out there. You know, all the way across, everybody, all the way around. Michigan's got a great thing going. Kentucky's got a great thing. I mean, it's just all the way around. And the even within Oceanside, they switched up. They got a new owner. The stuff that they're doing, the stuff they have on deck for the future is amazing. Absolutely amazing. They're so entrenched into that area. It's incredible. It really is. So that's the whole idea of it.
Well, you and I, when we first started this thing, it was a different league, and I remember us taking especially you taking a very forward role in fixing that league. But seeing the difference between that and where we are now with the third league that we've been a part of, it's guys, like in all sincerity, like every arena league, every indoor league, which means you're just too big of a wuss to put nets up. Sorry, it's true. The teams come and teams go. It happens. Like people think that they get it and they think they understand it and they dive in, and some do and then some don't. It's what that league does with that situation that tells you whether it's the league you want to be a part of. This league, I mean, 4 teams left last year, add 5. One of those teams didn't make it, but we're moving strong. We didn't have to change the playoff structure. Every single team that was still involved pulled together to make the rest of the schedule work, and with minimal disturbances, for the fans. That's when you're with the right group of people. I can tell you, without even asking Mike or anybody else, and this might not be a statement that even anybody in the league wants to hear. The teams you see this year, you may not see in 3 years, but you're going to see more. You're going to see better. And now each time somebody comes in, somebody like me who, for whatever reason, they ask me advice. I can't even keep a damn radio job. I can tell them one more thing, like, hey, make sure your bankroll's tighter. Like, I know you think you've got all these business partners and everything. Like, make sure, get it in writing, whatever. Like, and that's just a weird example. That's not really what happened, but like, this is the league. Yeah. Like, and you know that better than anyone, because I remember when we were in the last league we were in that does not exist anymore. I was like, okay, we just got to get through this season. We'll figure it out from there. It doesn't matter. This one and Andy Gelcher come down the hallway smiling at me. And that like Cheshire cat, like you're screwed smile. Like we just bought a league. And I'm like, why did you buy a league? What does that mean for me? You know what it means for you. And it was the smartest thing they ever did. It really was. So,
and again, perfect example. And I was going to have our guys put a post out on it. The NAL right now, the 2 teams that were in the championship game playing each other were AF1. So we're not going to challenge them because listen, I'm happy as all hell for Jamie and those guys out in the Southwest. They do a phenomenal job out there. And the same thing with Dan and his crew over in Salina. Listen, 2 great teams. They just want to get into a different type of league, bus league and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Well, 2 great organizations. They went in a different direction and they ran through that league. They were in the championship game and had a great game for a championship game. Packed arena, 2 seconds left. Southwest Kansas. I mean, what else can you ask for in a championship game? You know what I mean? So being as they were already in our league, I'll be the first one to say this right now. I don't care if it's us or anybody else in our league. IFL, let's go head to head. Take your champion, come against our champion. Let's set the rules this year. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they got the stones to come and take it.
They don't.
They don't.
They don't. They don't at all. Father Flocker said 2027 AF1 expansion, Northeast teams. Is there anything you can tell us?
It's messed up, Steve.
By the way, thanks a lot, fan council. No, seriously, thank you, because I couldn't ask it.
There's a lot of we have a lot of interest in teams looking to come in countrywide. So, just stay tuned. Give us a month and let us sort through it.
Oh, all right. See, that's
you ain't getting nothing out of it.
It's more than I thought. I thought you were just gonna go, nope, not talking. That's my mic. All right. So, and I love that Triple McGee at the mall. No, we learned our lesson.
You know what? Hey, I don't give a shit. We'll do it in the mall. If we got a chance to go play the IFL in the mall,
okay,
we'll do it.
All right, but they got to set it up because that sucked.
We're doing that.
Yeah, they got to have that.
So got to have that. So, listen, we're going to play arena football. We're going to play arena football. We're not playing this messed up
stuff.
Indoor football.
Yeah. Well, the Nets make it. The Nets are what makes it like that. That's what really takes it to another
arena
level.
Football.
Right. It's anything less than that, and it's just it's a scrimmage.
Yeah.
It's practice for us. Mm-hmm. It's not the same. All right. I'm trying to think. Is there anything you guys want to know while we're here? Or don't be scared of Mike. Don't be keyboard warriors. He's a nice person. He won't bite. He might punch you, but he won't leave bruises where anybody can see.
Too old.
Adam wants to know, and this isn't even really a Mike question, but I've seen some of any possibility on getting the rule book publicly published. I think it would enhance the game for the casual fans and the diehards. We're working on some a little more rule transparency, but kind of what we were just talking about. Like, we're different. We're not the same as everyone else. One of the bigger, the espionage in all this is ridiculous. We had to pull down free agent signings before the season started as a league, because every time a AF1 team signed a guy, another league would call that guy and be like, well, if he's good enough for you, he's good enough for us. So people it's almost like people are cheating off our tests. So we are working on being as transparent as humanly possible, with the same time protecting what makes our game unique. I know that probably sounds crazy to some of you, but that is the conversations that are being had behind the scenes. And we will, Gary Compton, who is the director of football ops, and I have been talking a lot, and he might actually be the halftime interview this week for the HTN games. But then again, we might just cut up Mike's answers and put those on there too. But again, because I'm probably going to be in a drunken stupor until Monday. You get fired, don't get drunk. So that's what the deal is with that. And
again, as far as the officials, Jason Capone does a phenomenal job.
He does.
Set of officials for the league.
No, he's fun to pick on.
Yeah, I know you guys love hammering him and should.
I'm sorry. He changed his number and they caught him.
Of course he did.
I was like, I don't think he's here. And everybody's like, these guys, the flocker in the stands going, no, he's right there.
Right. Yeah. He does a phenomenal job. And again, I will say, Jeff Fisher, his heart and soul is in officiating. I mean, he is deeply into that. He's deeply into the rule book. I mean, it's amazing what these two are doing. And the caliber of officials that we have in this league, no other league has. Most leagues are carrying high school officials. So, like I said, when everybody's complaining about the officiating, yeah, that's our job, is to bitch about officiating.
Yeah.
But, believe me, it is.
Oh, it's light years better than anything we've ever dealt with before.
Insane.
Light years better than everything we do.
Yeah.
And there's
there's actual like meetings. So like if let's say Coach Ware doesn't like a call, Coach Ware can submit that play, that situation to Jason, the head of officials, and then Jason will look it over, meet with the official who made the call, and like correct or reach back out to Damon and explain why it's right. Those things I have never seen. Like that's how you get better. Like that's how it all gets better. I remember in one league there was a bad call, and I watched the owner of one of the teams go out on the field, take all the referees behind the scenes, call the commissioner of the league, and get it sorted out.
Hey, I was right. Was it right?
You were right. You were right. But it was literally one of the most baller things I've ever seen. I'm like, you can't do that. Like that would be like Mara and Tish going out in the field of the Giants game and going, no, come here a second. We got Goodell on the phone. Like it was awesome. But we don't need that here. Like we don't need that here because we actually have things that are going on. All right, so you're a troublemaker, special delivery Mike. You are. I'm gonna. Oh man. All right. If Jason is the head of officials, then why is he on the field not watching the games and the refs?
Listen, it's simple. He's training the officials this year. Jason won't be on the field this year. And that's why you see him in different cities. We're flying him around to get everything balanced out and set for the future. Again, it goes back to how this league is built and how this league's going. Everything is about growth. You know what I mean? And just like the teams, all of his officiating crews, we want to give them the roots to our playbook and the rule book, how we want it done, how this, how that. And that's what he's doing. Again, it makes it tough for him to go ahead and pick it apart when he's looking through a TV versus on the field. So he's getting through this year and making that happen. And next year he'll be, I don't want to say every game, but most games he's going to be off.
How many tickets do we need to sell to July 11th for a Mike Quarta cast? Jay Bernard, Mike and Levac calling the game would be priceless. Like maybe not the actual call, but like a Quarta cast. Like how many tickets do we need to sell to the MVP arena? Because this is the only way we're going to get him to do it. By the way, is if you all how many? What are we looking at?
5,000.
5,000? I was going to say 6. Good. 5,000. That's all right.
Sold tickets.
I
don't want you going out and comping the whole Tri-Cities.
It's almost like you know me.
Yeah.
That's all right. But 2 for 1? Can we do BOGO deals?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So 5,000 seats, and we will do at least a quarter because I don't know if you can sit for a whole game.
The whole thing.
Yeah. Well,
not to mention over here is beep, 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 beep.
No, that's what we're gonna do it online. That's what we're gonna do. It will not be monetized. I can guarantee you that. Like it's not. But, and I was gonna say, well, what if we're playing well? But that'll just be like happy swears.
Yeah.
I talked to Jake Lambert, the owner of the Minnesota Monsters, and it's like talking to Mike without swear words. It's like it's the weirdest thing. They have very similar business minds and stuff like that. But
and he's doing phenomenal.
He's
built. Man, we literally said Albany's a standard. He's taken Albany and brought it to Minnesota. He's done phenomenal out there. Really has. Him and his wife Brianna.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's incredible.
And
what's great is she's doing it with a baby hanging off her chest.
Yeah, it was so he was the halftime. What's that?
What's that?
Yeah, I know. He's the only owner. So I was interviewing. I thought he was going to say his wife. So I go, so as part owner, and I thought he'd be like, because I was gonna jokingly go, you and your wife, because he was running behind. So she jumped into the interview real quick and went, hey, do you have 5 minutes? He's in the other room. So I thought I was gonna. He didn't even let me get another word out. He was like, I'm the only owner. And I was like, okay, Mike, I mean, Jake. I was
that's awesome.
Yeah, but he's legit, man. He's got it. He's putting it good. And they went out, and so Trayvon Shorts leaves this league, goes to another league. He gets Trayvon in, makes him part of the team. Flowers. I mean, bringing Flowers in.
Yep.
That team is they're going to be on another level.
It'll be a problem in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's begging to go toe to toe with you. He's begging. He's like, I think the best matchup would be Minnesota Albany.
Yeah, exactly. In Albany.
Yeah,
get your plane tickets, buddy.
All right. Any questions from the flock here at KDO Burns? What do you got, sir? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. How, as a league, how are we dealing with the increased jet fuel costs, travel costs as a whole?
It's a nightmare. There's no question about it. You know, excuse me. We're fighting through it this year. That's all we can do. You know, listen, I can tell you this. We used to fly everywhere. You know, I got coached. Now he's not on.
I can get him back if you want. I'm sure he has something to say about this one.
You know, Matty Woods came up with pricing and everything else, which is good for the enterprise fans and stuff like that. We drove to Michigan. We drove to Nashville. You know what I mean? We'll drive where we can drive. You know, we got the Firebirds box truck. We send that. That went to Beaumont the first time. Oh, boys.
Our guy Prince is here.
We sent him to Beaumont to go ahead and bring the equipment and everything else down. You know what I mean? So we're not paying for bags, stuff like that. You know, so we're getting through it. You know, we have somebody coming on that's going to handle sales for the league. We're trying to work on some kind of a discount for league-wide sponsorship. You know, but again, that's all season stuff to get going.
Special delivery Mike says I have time. I can drive the bus now. I gotta get my CDL for that first.
There you go.
I don't think you want me driving. I think I'm a passenger princess on long rides, man. That's I don't know if you know this. I have some hobbies that would be counterproductive.
Oh God.
I'll let you know when I figure it out. All right, he said I gotta come back on something. Any other questions from the flock? All right, so here's the situation. We're live at KDO Burns. The guys are getting here to eat their dinner. So if you want to say hi to the guys, I think like 10 to 15 of the guys stayed in town for the bye week, and they our friends here at KDO Burns were like, "Yeah, we'll make them dinner." So they're here to hang out. They'll say hi, and we can all have a beverage or two. I will accept donations since I am currently moderately employed. You know, I will. More, please. I also did not drive, so ready to go. What do you got? Oh, let's go. I'll take it. Don't be stingy, boys and girls. Don't be stingy.
I love it.
I do see a lot of people saying RIP to Hooters. Yeah, that sucked. We found out. Who's daddy now?
Hey, I need that for workers' comp.
That's true. That's it. You hear that? Choo-choo's happening, everybody. I got my workers' comp donation. It stinks. 50 people were employed on Wolf Road, and they lost their jobs. So it sucks that Hooters went out of business. Never truly bounced back after COVID. However, Dan Gadbois, Sean Arlen, and everybody over there fed the guys every single time we needed them to. They stepped up. I know some of you. I know she's not watching anymore because she's at Wolf's Lodge with her husband in California. Didn't love Hoots, but man, they did so much for us. We can't thank them enough. And I can guarantee you that any of those employees who end up somewhere else, we will be seeing very, very soon. We will see very, very soon. Yeah. So a little love for our friends over at Hoots. So I believe that is it. He is not here, but he is always here in spirit. He was here earlier. Give it up for the head coach and general manager of your Albany Firebirds, Damon Ware. He's one of the owners of the team, the league, and all my free time now. Mike Porter, everyone. A round of applause for our friends here at KDO Burns, one of the best places you could possibly hang out. Apparently, I'll be slicing corned beef in the back if not, if Mike decides. And hey, the flock, you guys, round of applause, best fan base there is, and we're going to prove that to Nashville on July 11th. Don't miss out on that. I am, manager of most of the other stuff, Jeff Levac. Pity feels good.
It's good, huh?
I'll take the pity.
Yeah.
I'll take and the money. Pity and the money. Those are the two things. I'll give me. Listen, I'm not listen, I used to be a little fluffier, but I feel like if I worked around Sundays at Stewart's, I'd get a lot fatter.
This goes to your driver.
Yeah, probably smart. Probably smart. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys as always. We love the flock. You guys are the absolute best, but we cannot end, even without the professor in attendance, you cannot end a single class of Flock University without those two simple words. 1, 2, 3, flock you.